Hey everybody inside the red, and this isn't a game. This is the very first video that I ever uploaded on YouTube back on December 13th of 2012, and I am reacting to it for the 10-year anniversary of my channel. And in the spirit of how I operate as a Let's Player, I am recording this in 2020 because I am impatient, forgetful, and will probably have forgotten to do it by the time 2022. I still can't talk. Wonder if I'll go to one of that'll change in 2 years. Probably not. By the time 2022 rolls around. So I'm going to do it now, upload it, and let it sit until then. Whoa. Right. This video, which is in 480p, absolutely stunning, glorious, was recorded not actually, but well, the footage itself was recorded not by me, but by my friend Rozek on his capture card because I didn't own it at the time. He did, and it was shit. I mean, we knew that then. There's no point in sugarcoating it now. It was cheap, but that was all either one of us could afford. He recorded it, sent the footage to me, and then I did this as an introduction. I don't know. I'm not even sure why. I mean, clearly, well, okay, the only thing I can think of is because at the time I was watching a ton of commentary videos, well, COD commentary, and like, is that part of YouTube even still active? Like, is gameplay commentary still a thing, where they just record footage of the game and then talk over it about something else? Because that's really what I watched a lot of back then, and I don't watch it now for a reason. At the time, I was getting more into watching Let's Plays, which is why I started doing proper Let's Plays myself. Although I don't really know if I was watching like any of the Let's Players who like seriously impacted like how I kind of looked at it, or how I or inspired like the way I would try to do my videos. That mostly being like Halloween, and later Gopher and Sorcerer Dave, Dikoskia. So this, I'm really like, I'm cringing internally now, and it's probably gonna be worse than what I'm anticipating because I don't remember much about what I said or what this video was like. I mean, it brings back memories, I guess. Here we go.
Hey everybody, this is Ad the Red coming to you with my very first YouTube video. Now, if you were linked here by my dual com with Rozek, you can probably tell pretty clearly right from the start that no, this is not Slender.
Okay, first off, so was my first a dual commentary with Rozek, really? I don't remember that. And of course, I had no way of checking because I'm pretty sure he deleted most of his old videos. Like, he kind of purged his original channel when he moved to his second one. Or well, I think he moved to the second one and then purged most of that one. Actually, I think that's memories. God, this quality is awful. I'm using the MP7. God. Oh, of course I was. Oh. And yeah, the very first actual video I ever uploaded after this as a proper like Let's Play format was Slender, because I couldn't be any more stereotypical than that. I mean, then I went to do on Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I mean, fuck. At the time, I was just trying to do what was popular. I mean, okay, with Amnesia, it's because I genuinely enjoyed the game. Slender, that was entirely just because at the time it was, you know. Actually, by 2012, it had probably like run its course. Like, it had probably already been done so much that it was just like, it really wasn't popular anymore. It was like a meme, or I don't know.
Which I will be doing soon, though. I still plan
Ghillie suit dude burn off and fucking
Let's Play for that. I figured since I had the video, I'd go ahead and put it up and use it more as an introductory sort of thing.
You don't. Oh God.
Also, I've been getting more back into the swing of playing Modern Warfare 3 recently. I haven't been playing Call of Duty as much.
Yeah, because after stopped playing Modern Warfare 2, it was just like I didn't like. Oh, Modern Warfare 3 was fine, but I much preferred Modern Warfare 2 until a certain point when it got taken over almost entirely. At least it seemed to us, by NoobTubers and trickshotters, which was absolutely just wonderful. Hated it so much. I mean, at one point we actually went back to MW2 for like a couple of matches, and that was literally all we found, was just lobby after lobby of M203 spam and people jumping off, high points, spinning around, desperately trying to get a one-shot kill with their fucking sniper rifle. Ugh. It was really awful, though, was when you got your lobby jacked by them. That happens sometimes. The one that sticks out the most, though, is when... like I said, our lobby got jacked, and another clan was in the opposite team, but one of theirs rolled into our team because we only had 3 instead of a full 4 or whatever, and they would run around and try to give away our position, so they could kill us off, so that way their buddy could stand in one spot while they jumped off something and tried to stage their stupid trick shot montage. But in this instance, their friend died. I don't remember what happened that actually killed him, if it was an accident or something, or if we managed to orchestrate it somehow. Not that I'm making it sound like we're masterminds, but no, no. But what I did is I went out and I stood there and kind of gestured around and got their confidence, and they decided to just go with it and started jumping off and doing their little spins, and I stood there and I waited, I let them relax, get into the swing of things, let down their guard, and then I executed them for crimes against humanity. As they deserved.
As I used to, I've been focusing more on Battlefield 3, which
the move from fucking modern from COD to Battlefield. Battlefield felt like such a much more difficult game because it wasn't the runaround arcade feel of Modern Warfare. You had bigger maps, bigger teams, and just the scope and everything of it was so much more, and it was not what we were used to. That was a difficult transition. I never got good at the game, but I mean, when we first started off, we were awful.
Personally, I find to be a more entertaining game.
I can't even
my taste
read.
More. Some people might not like it as much.
It's so blurry.
Earned
care pet.
A little bit about the video real quick. This is the very first time I've ever played Drop Zone.
There we go.
And it's also right after
I think it was a scar?
MP7. I have, another note, I have never prestiged in any Call of Duty game. Ever. Laugh at that. I beg of you, please. Yeah, I know. I know the MP7...
In some ways, it's so little has changed, but it's more like the end evolution, and it hurts. God, I was so nervous recording this too. I mean, I still do get so nervous sometimes recording new stuff, or just in general. It just happens. It's not something I can really control. It just comes and goes. It's why I have, that, as much as that actually helps in the end. Ugh. But yeah, my very first video that I was going to upload as a gaming thing for a channel that I was intending to run in the hopes that it would go somewhere. It still hasn't. And I was terrified. I mean, I still went through with it. I guess that says something. I mean, no more than it says for anyone else who's uploaded, footage to YouTube. So, oh God, I'm only a minute 17 seconds in, and there's 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute video. Okay, continue with the MP7 spam, please. Also, I'm waiting for my aim to start getting really bad. My aim was as bad then as it is now because I overcompensate and I'm finicky and I tend to just waggle the reticle around. I just kind of like that. I don't know. I just freak out and it bothers me so much.
Weapon is a bit of a noob weapon. I mean, it's extremely overpowered. I've been killed by it more times than I would like to count. But
bad memories.
Look how much I lag most of the time.
There we go.
This gun is beautiful, and that it lets me squeeze in more kills than I usually would.
Excusing myself there, you see, yeah. I'm not just using it because
Don't
it's
think I
new.
was lagging a
It's because
whole
I have a
lot
reason.
in this match, it's one of the rare occasions when I don't, which surprises me every time it happens.
That was the big thing with Modern Warfare 3 was
I
we
also
lagged
found that
so
I
much
really
in it
like
as
the
opposed to
drop
Modern
zone
Warfare 2.
game. If you can tell, I have no idea what I'm doing here.
I don't have an idea either now. I mean,
notices that pop up to the side of the screen
Grenade.
or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know how to play the objective at the moment. I'm thick like that. Just bear with me. I know. But I really like this game, especially with how hectic it can get. When you have just air support flying all over the map, the mini-map covered with Harriers and helicopters. It's just incredible, especially if you're at the drop zone itself. And I kind of get into the swing of.
I have vague
playing the
memories
objective
of
later on in the
actually
video.
being in the drop zone
I
area
realized,
and
oh,
just chaos,
this
just
is how you
constantly
get points in
dying,
this
rain of fire, enemies coming in from every corner.
When you're in the drop zone itself, you've got
Jesus.
C4 flying in, Simtex, frag grenades, concussion grenades, flash.
This is
It's insane. And more often than not, I found it's actually the explosives that kill me rather than the
it
player.
is fucking
Because
martyrdom
you go
too.
one direction to get away from C4 that's flying in right next to you, and there's a Simtex waiting right there. Hi, I'm here.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah. That's it's starting to come back because I for a second I was like, what the fuck was drop zone? I don't remember. And then as I'm listening, like, oh yeah, you go stand in the spot and shit just explodes. It was a constant explosion. I mean, okay. Also, the timing on that was kind of fortuitous. Me talking about the explosions and all of a sudden just everything shaking, rumbling in the background. Oy. It's kind of making me want to go back and play COD, but it's a far-off dream. Tis not something that I have any real desire for anymore, because the COD that I knew is... Well, if what people say is still to be believed, it's more or less still the same, but it's just what the version of it that I liked, the iteration, is gone. Oy.
And that's what gets you.
Yeah, that's what gets me.
I also enjoy it
the
more
memories.
in matches like these where the enemy team is not comprised 3/4 of snipers. When there is more variety to the enemy team, it's more fun. I just don't like games and the entire enemy team is sniping. It gets grating. Snipers are good, and there's a couple of them or so, and they play their role. Not when people run around with them like they're assault rifles. That just gets...
God, I was so salty about it. I mean, I still a little am, because it annoyed me, but you can just hear the undertones of just... I don't like the quick scopers and the trick shots and the fuck them and their stupid montages. I say that Rozek actually did some montage editing back in the day too. Oh God. Like, he did that for a while. He almost like turned his channel into that, just doing a montage editing. He was good at it too. I don't remember why he quit exactly, like why he stopped doing it. I don't know if he got tired of it, if it was like some drama with the clan that he was associating with, or I'll have to ask him. Assuming he remembers. There are times he can't remember what he had for, lunch a few hours beforehand. That is how his memory works. I mean, I'm not too much better, but I'm also not quite that bad. Ugh. Okay. I think this is actually the map that the game that I mentioned happened, where I was or I played the Trojan horse. That's really ramping up what it was. It's not. I just stood there and got lucky and then gunned them down. But the fact that I was able to kill them should make them feel bad, because as you can see, I'm terrible.
My buddy Rozek.
I say I am as if this is constant. What the fuck am I doing?
He prefers sniping to
Current,
assault rifles or submachine guns most of the time, and he's. I'm kind of wondering here if I'm going to be honest or if I'm just going to be nice.
I mean, unless of course I seem to recall very clearly that if it was a what game was it? I don't think it was. It might have been Search and Destroy, or oh fuck. I don't remember which game was what anymore. It's been so long. Whichever one of the game modes where you had to go and eliminate the enemy team or, you know, do the objective, but it's like when you died, you were out for that round. I remember that he liked the ACR with a heartbeat sensor on it. And he would kind of just camp in one place for a little bit, wait, and then move. Especially if he killed someone, then he would immediately move. Because obviously, you know, it's like, oh, then their team could be alerted that that's where he was. So he had to get out there quick. Me, I would just sort of creep around very slowly and kind of silently panic because I didn't know what I was doing. And the one thing I didn't want to happen, and I remember this very clearly, and it's starting to actually send it's a clench around my chest, is I did not want to be the last man standing because I would have a mental breakdown. I would feel so unnecessarily stressed out. Oh, right out of the video. That's less stressful.
I'm gonna be nice.
Boom!
He's a fairly proficient sniper. A fairly decent quickscoper, I'd say.
Oh, there he is. Your wife says hi. I forgot that used to be his gamer tag. Your wife says hi. People would get so salty about that too. They'd fucking send him messages like, I think one of them was like, your wife and my kids say hi. I don't know. It's like some people would get the joke. Others just like got offended by it. Like it would just deeply, it cut into them somewhere primal and pathetic.
But
what was that?
I said, since it's my first video, I'm going to do a little bit of an introductory thing.
Well, we both died.
What kind of videos I will be doing? I'm going to be starting off with computer stuff. I use a Mac, not a PC.
Yeah.
Anyone who's ever used a Mac, you probably know that it's not exactly a gaming computer per se.
No, it wasn't.
Example, of course, it might just be my Mac. I don't know if there's if you can really turn a Mac into a good gaming computer, like a good gaming PC can be.
I've heard from some sources that if you make enough adjustments to it, you can. Although I don't know how easy that is, given that from what I've heard, Apple is very Apple makes customizing stuff either extraordinarily difficult or next to impossible. I'm not a tech expert or IT person, so I don't know what, you know, I don't know the legitimacy or the finer points of that. Just I've heard, you know, but I'm no expert, and I have no way of knowing the sources were on the video.
Playing Minecraft, I can't play on anything over the lowest graphical settings, otherwise I get tremendous lag. And
the only Minecraft videos that I ever recorded apart from my Mind Fear things were videos for Rozek's channel. I don't think I ever actually recorded those myself. I think it was all just on his side. And all those got deleted when he purged his channel, yeah.
Far distance viewing, if I really need to, but I always have to switch it back to, you know, basically blind as
oh, God!
To move around with any sort of...
I missed the chaos. I'll give it that.
Smoothness, I guess.
This is hectic and ridiculous, and that's what I liked about it.
With, like I said, Slender.
Like that's coming back too.
Moving on to Amnesia.
Fuck those turrets.
Which I really like Amnesia. It's just a great survival horror game.
Shoot him, you fucking... Why? Why did I go in for the knife? Why didn't I just shoot him? What's the... Oh, wait a minute. Is there an enemy there?
After that, I'll probably be moving on
that's
to
probably why.
A few RTSs for the computer.
Probably didn't want to
most
learn
notably, like I said,
never mind.
On Rozek's video, Sins of a Solar Empire.
Jesus,
those
why?
Of you who don't know, it is a...
why didn't I go away from the grain? Why did I just keep going?
Fiction RTS, or real-time strategy game.
If you didn't know, guys, our RTS is a real-time strategy game. I don't think I've ever done any videos on Sins of a Solar Empire, have I? I played it with Rozek and Brumach. I don't think I ever recorded it though, because as much as I liked it, I was even worse at it than I was in Stellaris, and I still haven't uploaded to that solo.
Control of a.
I thought I didn't return recording anything. I just didn't know how well.
You colonize new worlds. You conquer them if they're already terraformed.
I'm explaining this like anyone who watches this wouldn't know.
Take it for yourself. Your troops consist of starships in the game, and you know, different classes of starships, different roles.
I was such a naive little motherfucker.
It's a really great game, and I find it can go on forever. Especially because if you set up the map yourself, those games can take a while. Especially because the AI in the game is actually really intelligent, surprisingly. Another RTS I really want to do is Age of Mythology, which unlike
Never did that either.
Silver Empire, which is a science fiction game.
That's been on my fucking Steam. Like, I have it on my Steam list just so I can remember it. I've never bought it, and I've never gone back to it. I've never had any strong compulsion since then to go back and replay it. Even though back in the day, I loved that game. I don't know why I haven't. Maybe I should think about doing it at some point. Maybe I'll even do it before this video comes out, and that's going to sound completely weird. But I've already stated that this is actually being recorded 2 years before this is supposed to be released, so...
Mythology is more based around, well, mythology. It's a fantasy game. Your troops are based off of, I haven't played it in a few years.
I think I'm getting confused.
I believe to be Greek, Egyptian, and
like, where the hell's coming from? Goddamn.
They're based around those various mythologies. For example, for the Greek troops, you can get heroes like Theseus as your special troops.
Pause.
I really enjoy RTSs. I know a lot of people don't because they're not as action-packed, but I really do like them. They're more about patience and tactics. And there's just something about, you know, creating your empire, building the infrastructure of your civilization, amassing this enormous...
And then watching it all come crumbling down when the enemy AI comes in and just steamrolls you.
Absolutely ruining your enemies in one fell swoop.
That didn't
It brings
happen.
a smile to my face.
It never
Tear in
happened.
the eye.
Not unless I cheated.
Twinkle in the eye, I should probably say.
Okay, I thought I could never do it. I thought I could never do it legitimately, but I could never win legitimately. Let's just put it that way. I would have success with 1 or 2 of the enemies, and then someone would fuck me up.
Anyway.
Get him!
That, once I get a
my
good
God.
VR or Avermedia or Elgato,
And I kept
think
shooting
that's what
even
it's called,
after.
I'll be doing more live commentary
Yoink.
Xbox videos. Rozek tried to do some live commentary videos, but the software he was using at the time required him to play on his computer screen on a window about the size of a business card. As you can imagine,
that was the other problem with that capture card. That might have been a different one. I found myself toning out listening to me and looking more at the video. So I don't know if this was the same one or not, but yeah, that might have been the resolution still because, well, it wasn't just the cheap quality, but like the actual recording window on your PC that showed what the footage was from the console was itty bitty.
Insanely annoying because it's so fucking tiny. So for now we're limited, but eventually, hopefully pretty soon we're gonna be getting some stuff to do live commentary and recording off the Xbox itself. Personally, I'll probably be doing games that I have. I'm not going to be doing the newest and the hottest games, primarily due to monetary restrictions at the moment, and also because these are games that I really enjoyed playing. And I think I'd had the most fun playing these games and doing videos for them. At least for now. Who knows? Things might change.
No. Partly also because of hardware restrictions. That's one of the reasons I really had to move from a Mac to a PC. It was because the Mac, this laptop is so much better, but even it's aged so much, and I really need. I'm trying to save up to get a better system, preferably to try and get an actual like proper desktop. Something where I can actually, you know, change out graphics cards, you know, eventually if I need to. Well, when I eventually need to, because as it is, technology always keeps rolling forwards. And not only that, but because this laptop's aging, it even has trouble playing some stuff that it's technically rated for. Oh yeah.
So I'll be doing.
I can't escape it. It's an endless cycle of just fuck me. What bullet?
Fallout New Vegas.
Where's the
Borderlands games? Maybe Soul Calibur 4 because my copy of Soul Calibur 5.
What the fuck?
I don't know how.
Damn, the world's going to hell.
Annoying as hell since I actually bought the Legendary Edition of it, which doesn't go into how disappointing of a game it really was.
Oh no. Oh yeah, God, I was so disappointed in that game. Oh fuck. The actual gameplay was fine. The gameplay. But like everything else I liked about Soul Calibur just wasn't there. It's like It just felt empty.
I mean, the gameplay itself is great, but the story sucks.
Yeah, there you go.
If you've played it, you probably know this. It was a major disappointment. So
Yes.
that's pretty much it for now, I think. Also,
Stalling for
doing some,
time.
you know, Modern Warfare recordings. Battlefield 3 definitely, because of how much we both really enjoy the game.
Never happened.
I really like Battlefield 3, just the huge maps, the fact you get air support, and the different roles you get to play with the classes, assault support, recon.
Someone just flung something. There's a grenade,
engineer.
dipshit. Yeah. Why were you?
So I had to pause a second there. I forgot the lonely little engineer, even though it is the most overused class in the game when you really think about it.
And there we go. Matter of time.
But
Get to the drop
yeah,
zone.
that pretty much covers it for now. So if you are interested in my videos,
You shouldn't be.
would like to see more of what I have to offer, if you want to give me
Nobody
a chance,
watched
is what I'm
this.
asking. Please do like and subscribe, and
Oh, I actually asked that. I don't think I ever... Did I ever ask that in any of the videos? I don't. I don't like asking for that. It just feels wrong. Okay, I'm not like saying it's wrong to ask. Like for the people who you know ask, you know, like and subscribe if you like the video at the end of their videos, that's fine because they presented you content and then said, you know, just a very simple request. If you enjoyed, show your appreciation, you know, and it's nothing, you know, it doesn't really cost you money or anything to just click that button and there you go. What I do disagree with are the people who start the video by doing that before they've shown you any fucking thing. Tier Grace did a great rant on that, but well, you know, satirically asking for you to like and subscribe and hit that bell, but it's like, even during that rant itself was content and entertaining enough to validate him making that request, you know, so it kind of flipped the script on that. So one might say that one being me, because I don't know how to talk or phrase things correctly, and my brain is a scrambled mess that you flipped over and dipped onto the floor. No ketchup, just, you know, crumbs and dirt and possibly cat hair. Where did my mind just go? Where did I start off from? Oh, the like and subscribe. Yeah, I just personally don't like doing it. If it feels weird to ask. It's like... Yeah. Why am I stuttering so much? If people like the video, then they can. You know, then they can like it. If they want more of my stuff for some reason, they can subscribe. But I'm not going to ask for it. It just... I'd feel way too awkward. You know, I don't think it would ever stop feeling awkward. Even if I got used to saying it and could mask it, it would always be a part of me that would just be like, you know, remember to like and subscribe inside and hit that bell so you can get notifications when YouTube decides it wants to actually do that for once. Or assuming the algorithm thinks you're worthy of getting that notification going out, even if someone has rung the bell. Okay, tangent over.
I hope to be providing some form of quality entertainment as time goes by. So,
You naive fool!
I hope to see you again soon.
You absolute idiot. Fucking golden rifle. I'm gonna stop it there before it goes to the fucking... it's so blurry. I can't even... Who is me? I can't even tell. God, that's weird. It's gonna be really weird to compare this on when I'm editing it too. Because right now I'm just listening to my old recording. But when I'm editing it, I'm gonna hear my current voice over top that. Which, to be fair, why did I sound so nasally? I know I was younger, but it sounded awfully just like speaking from the nose. This was... I felt this was obligatory, just because I had never gone back to watch this video, and it never got any views. It got like 3 views, but all from like friends, and the only comment that I ever got was from Rozek. So I figured, hey, why not just this is where it all started, and it hasn't gotten much better. If I'm gonna be honest. Oh, but yeah, okay. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some sort of enjoyment out of this. My suffering, the cringe bullshit of the video, assuming you watched it at all. And I'll see you in whatever the fuck I do next.